Wow, we're here. Panic stations. Everybody needs a Kevin the Warlock. I couldn't get it to go live, so I'm 3 minutes early. So first time I've done it on this page, so you'll have to forgive me. So we will wait for some people to come in. And Kevin, if you're listening, I've got Messenger on my phone next to me. If you need to tell me anything, write it in our Messenger contact, so you can let me know if people are in. I can't see anybody at the moment, and there's no comments, so let's see if we make it. I've just put, is there anybody there? Who's written cool? Is that right? So are you posting, Kevin, under as a Crafty Witch as well? Because I didn't write cool. Did you write cool? Please. This is funny, isn't it, folks? So, is there anybody there? Yes. Right. So that's you, Kevin, that's just written yes. It's always scary till some people get in. Maybe nobody wants to talk to me tonight. Dave Hughes. Good evening, Dave. Somebody's there. Good lad. We've got one. Sandra Hamilton. Hello. 2. So we've got some coming in now. We'll just wait for a few more, folks. Dave, have I seen that you've gotten your free gift? The name's familiar. Sandy Sheriff. Oh my God, I'm happy now, Sandy, that you're there. You've already heard this once before, Sandy. You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you, darling? But I remembered to bring me mug this time. I've had my tea, I've been fed, I haven't been watered yet. I'll have the wine after this. I think I might need it. So Kevin, speak to me. How many are in now? Because I can only see 1, 2, 3. That's all I can see at the moment. Oh, it's still raining here. Gosh. Right, we've got 13 in, but I can only see 3. So if you haven't said hello, can you say hello? Right, Kim, I can see you. Oh, he's Ian. Hi, Ian, I can see you. I am troubled tonight, Ian. I'm very troubled. Troubled. It's been very stressful. Still raining and blowing a gale here. Hi, Sandy. So mine's showing 15. Hi, David. I wonder why my numbers are not. Oh, yeah, I can see 16. Duh, looking in the wrong place. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Jane. Hi, Christine. Oh, you're all coming in like the folks of Shields. Let's get up to. Have you all had a nice day? Weather's been lousy, isn't it? Hi, Diane. The weather's been really lousy. It's been blowing a gale here, absolutely pouring down. Bird baths are full. I didn't have to fill them up today. Hi Alison. We'll try and get finished before the bake-off starts, because I've been watching it. I do normally watch it, but I wasn't going to bother this year, but I have. Hi Alison. Hi. Sunny here in Poole. Oh, it's always sunny down in Poole. My parents used to live down in Dorset for 4 years. They lived in Corfe at the top of West Street. Then they moved to Wool. Then they moved to Winthrith, Newborough, and rented a thatched cottage there. And I went down to stay with them for a week. We went all over. We went to Lulworth Cove, and the is it Blue Lagoon or the Blue Pool? Beautiful place. We went to a place, something, not Cern, is it Cern Abbas? Anyway, I went loads of places. Went down on the train, and it was lovely weather. Hi Yvette. Hi Shahab, how are you? Yeah, 4 minutes late, Shahab. Naughty boy, naughty boy. I'll forgive you though. But then you've got no excuse, because I don't think you've been to work today, have you? I see you've got your freebie. Well done. Has everybody been on and gotten their freebies? Because the website's been busy. Feel free to spend money as well if you want to. But I'm trying to get your freebies out to you. Because what happens is, because you've not paid anything, because it's free, I have to authorise all the orders, and sometimes if I don't go on for 10 minutes, the orders have piled up. Right, see, there's 3 need shipping there now. So Christopher Thompson, you've got yours, Lynda Nicol, you've got yours, and Judith Noble, you've got yours. So I'm up to date. Kevin T. Warlock, there you are. So if any of you haven't got the freebie, Kevin the Warlock, who is the moderator for today, because this is in a public domain, we don't want anybody sticking, you know, links to naughty photographs and things like that on. Normally we do our Facebook Lives in Creative Friends, but we need to move over to this platform because it's a public one, so more people can see you. But if some of you who are on here now are not in Creative Friends, please go over and ask to join. It's a closed group, so you have to ask to join. Hi Dawn. But it's a friendly little group, and that's where we post all the samples of the finished items. Hi Elizabeth Marie Adams, I recognise your name. Hi Pauline. Oh, and singing Lexi, she might come and sing later. So I'm pleased to report she took her dad for a walk this afternoon, and excuse me, when you've got a dog you talk poo, and she did a good poo, so we're back to normal again. Hi Julie, because yesterday we had a bit of a relapse with her poos, bless her, because she hasn't been very well. Hi Donovan, how are you, my lovely? So right, you're all coming in. Shall we wait till we get to 30? Hi Kathy, and then we'll show you. So it's our 2nd birthday today. I know, we've survived 2 years. What are 2 years? Lots are happening. Well, it's all happening in the craft world, isn't it? So this is 2 years since I retired. I'm supposed to be retiring. I wish I could get Becky in on these Facebook Lives that we do from time to time. Some of you might have seen Becky. Becky is my business partner. Between us, we have equal shares in the Crafty Witches. So you'll hear us being described as Becky's Toil Witch, because she does all the designing. Hi Sarah, hi Yedda, and of course you know I'm Trouble, and then there's Hell's who's Hubble Bubble, and then we have 2 Warlocks, Ian and Kevin. And then we have my great boys and girls who help make the samples. Hi Bernadette. So 2 years ago today we launched the Crafty Witches website, and where have those 2 years gone? And we've built up quite a following. You know, we've now got a coven club which we launched in the October. In the December we set up the coven club. We're on Hobby Maker Shopping Channel. We've now gone into fabric panels, so we're on Sewing Street. And we deal mainly in digital downloads. And that was a conscious decision because of my background in the craft world. Because for 20 years I've been on my soapbox. Hi Denise, about how good digital crafting is. I was made to feel like a leper in the early days. Hi Steph. Because it was frowned upon, it was regarded as not proper crafting. Well, I beg to differ. But when I came up with the idea of doing the Crafty Witches and it being digital downloads, hi Pauline, it was purely and simply so there was very little financial risk to Becky and I, because neither of us are wealthy. I'm a pensioner, so I've got to protect my savings because I only have me state pension. So it seemed that going down the digital download route was something we knew. Becky knew about design, and Becky used to be head designer at Hunky Dory. She's designed for Don Bibby, she's designed for Darley, she's designed for Elizabeth Crafts. Becky and I got together about 10 years ago, and I look upon her, Becky as the daughter that I never had. And we're very close and we get on like a house on fire. Becky has 2 small children, Nola, who I say is 5 going on 15, and Bertie, who is, he'll be 3 in December, he's going on 33, bless him. So we both work very hard, and we just do the best we can, and we like to think that we know what crafters want because we've worked in the craft industry between us, with Hells as well, for about 45 years now. Hell says it's more, but I'm not that old. I know, hi Gillian, I know I'm a pensioner, but I'm, you know, I'm not that old really. So, today's all about our 2nd birthday. So, if you haven't, if you don't know about the Crafty Witches, we do digital downloads in different formats. We're unique in the fact that we have an interactive, we have an interface if you're using a Windows-based PC, but our downloads can be used on Macs, it can be used on iPhones and Android phones, on Chromebooks, on iPads, as long as you can connect your device to a printer. So much simpler back in the day when all you had was the choice between a PC and a Mac, and if you had a Mac you knew what you were a whiz at computers. Now I've got to remember all these other things that people have. You need a colour printer. I'm a young pensioner just like me. I've just entered my last year in my 60s. I'm dreading next year, Elizabeth, I really am. When I didn't want to turn 40. That's a distant memory now. I don't know, 40 to me seemed that you had to go up. Didn't mind 50, didn't mind 60, but next year 70. I think it's because back in the day when I was a youngster, 70 was ancient. It's not ancient now, is it, Elizabeth? You need an inkjet or a laser printer. It doesn't have to be an all singing, all dancing one. Be able to print colour, but you need decent paper. And if you want recommendation, if you go onto our website and look under the Paper Emporium range, we have the brick. So I used to 70 is the new 50. That'll be my mantra, Yvette, from now on. The Paper Emporium range, it's actually better than the World of Paper. In my opinion, it's better than the World of Paper I used to sell on Create and Craft. Hi Kim, how are you? So that is on our website. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, we have a newsletter goes out 3 times a week. It's called the Hocus Pocus Weekly, and we send 2 supplements out. To sign up for the do you know, I say an awful lot. I realised that when I started watching the other video back. I have to try and stop. You don't realise you repeat things until you listen to yourself. The sign up for the newsletter is at the bottom of the home page on the website. Also, next to it, Kevin has put all the different buttons for all the izzy wizzy things he does on social media. For instance, on Pinterest, we get, is it 4,000 or 40,000 hits? Am I being too adventurous if I say so? Am I boasting if I say 40,000? So all our samples are on there. All that the girls and boys do are all on the Pinterest. Also, you know, we try and put as much information in the Creative Friends group. There you go, between 40 and 60k a month. Wow, that's unbelievable. Hi Lisa. If you can hear squeaks, Lexi's playing with her dad. She likes to get him amused on an evening. She pretends, you know, that she wants to play with him, but really she tries to tire him out, bless her. She will come up later on, and for those of you who haven't heard her sing, she will sing for you. I've got the bribes here to make her sing. So we have a Coven Club. If you want to join the Coven Club, it's £40 for a year's membership, 12 months. It's £25 for a 6-month membership. It is also £10 to join for 1 month. It's a taster membership. For that, you get a £5 discount coupon back straight away. So if you times that by 12, you're paying £40 and you're getting £60 back in your hand, £5 each month. And you get 25% discount on all purchases that you do through our website. Happy birthday, Lynda, and to all the Crafty Witches and Warlocks. Yeah, we're looking good for 2, aren't we? So what we did today was we sent out a newsletter, and we decided to give you a birthday gift. You've supported us the last 2 years, so we decided that we would give you a gift for being loyal to us. So what we've done is we've given you, yes, there will be some Christmas SVGs coming, Sandy Thirlwell, because I've asked for some. George heard Lexi squeezing a toy. God, she's got that many toys. I'm not kidding you. She's got more toys than some kids have. Yes, Sandy, there'll be definitely more SVGs coming. I've asked for boxes as well. The Coven Club, yes, join that. It's a good thing to join. And if we do something that's exclusive on Hobby Maker, we send you a freebie out from time to time to make up for the fact that you can't get your discount on buying it because it's not on our website. Hobby Maker, we have to give them exclusivity on certain things. So yeah, we do SVG files, we do junk journals, we do paper kits, we do paper collections. Hi Hells, there's Trouble Witching. There's Hubble Bubbling. And you know, just, it's a community. We just try to give you what we think you want. So if you go on, if you haven't seen the Happy Blooms, if you haven't seen the newsletter and you want to buy, well, you don't buy it, if you just go and put it in your basket, it'll come up free. And then what happens is I get alerted to the fact that somebody wants to buy a freebie. I action your purchase, and you will get your usual email link. It'll just take a little bit longer because I've got to manually say yes, that's okay, you know, we can do that. So if you go onto the website, thecraftywitches.co.uk, go into what's new in the Cauldron and go down and find the Happy Blooms collection. And this is what you're going to get for your money. Let me move this light. So it's a 12 sheet collection and it's beautiful autumnal colours. So that's your first topper sheet. And then you've got, hi Shaz, then you've got your circle toppers. It's a bit funky, I think, some of the flowers here. Then you get an A5 insert, which, as you know, hi Barbara, you can resize within your PDF viewer. Then you've got all of your sentiments. Love on your day, hope your day is amazing, sending best wishes, happy birthday best friend. So that's on your first page. Now if you can't, I had this query yesterday. Somebody had downloaded something from Hobby Maker and she came on and she said it hasn't downloaded properly. Hi Alison, I can only see the first 4 papers. If you can't see the next button at the bottom, which allows you to move on to the next set of designs, it's your screen resolution settings. It's stopping you seeing that button. You need to alter your settings. Look at these fabulous decorative papers, absolutely stunning. Then we've got sunflowers and roses. Then we've got these, this is Ian Warlock's favourite. They almost look metallic, these ones. Hope to see you on your lives again soon. Well, you know, I'm always here. I love this one. That one you could cut into strips and have borders, can't you? Then you've got 2 sets of essential papers. So you've got like hexagons there. And then you've got dots. Dots are good. Then you've got your solid colours. You've got like cranberry colour. And then you've got a caramel colour. So that is, they are your 12 sheets. And you're going to get that, folks, for free. Now, we've done that on our actual birthday. So 2 years ago today, we launched our website. We didn't expect to take any money, but, you know. And then on October the 14th, 2 years ago, we did our first show on Hobby Maker. We weren't going to go on Shopping Telly, but when we did our first collection, the Snowy Day Friends, I said to Becky, do you know what? These are good enough to go on TV. And yes, I know I'd been on Create and Craft for 18 years, and a lot of people were surprised that we didn't go on there. But I had announced my retirement, and as I explained this morning, I was intending on retiring, but Becky twisted my arm to go into business with her because she'd taken over my role in the company I was working with, the Creative Crafting World. But she said it wasn't the same without me. So I eventually caved in and agreed to set up the Crafty Witches with her. And we made a conscious decision to have a clean break and go to Hobby Maker, because on Create and Craft I didn't want to be seen as being in competition with the company I'd just left, and I didn't want to be seen as a sub-brand of that company. So that is they are the reasons that we went to Hobby Maker. I'm really sorry to hear about the situation that Create and Craft are in at the moment. I hope it gets resolved to everybody's satisfaction, because I still have friends over there. I have people who do shows on there, some very good friends, and I also have friends who are presenters, who are producers and directors, and I just hope, having been through it 2 years ago, gone January, for 3 months we didn't know what was happening it was awful for everybody concerned. So I hope it does get resolved, and I hope it is I hope it's a good outcome, because I would hate to see the channel go down, and I would hate to see people lose their jobs. So that's all I know about Create and Craft, folks. I don't know anything else, and I just hope that it does all work out well for everybody. So what else are we going to do for our birthday celebrations? Well, we're going to have a celebratory weekend instead of celebrating just today. From Friday morning at 12:01 AM to Sunday evening at 11:59 AM, we are going to have a 25% discount on all digital products. We can't do it on the Paper Emporium, unfortunately, because I have very little margin to play with on there. You know, I lose money on, I know we charge postage, but I lose £3 every time somebody buys one, because I have to pay the fulfillment company. I think it's £5.95 and £7.95 to send the stuff out for me. That's just the postage, and I have to pay for them to pick and pack. So unfortunately I can't afford to give you 25% discount on that. But what we will do on the weekend is I will take the brick down to £19.99 instead of £24.99. So there's your first offer. Sorry, your second offer. So everybody will get a code for a 25% discount. So watch out for a newsletter coming into your box. What day is the 14th, Erica? Let me get my calendar up. And I know it's just unfortunately I can't please everybody all of the time. The 14th, the Monday, it will carry, the code will carry on. I'll make it Monday lunchtime. There you go, Erica, but you'll have to get it in by Monday lunchtime if you can, darling. So you're going to get 25% discount code. That will be in the newsletter. It will also be posted on in the Creative Friends group, and I'll talk to Kevin about maybe posting it on this page as well. So if you buy anything, always remember, anything digital, put the code in. If you are a Coven member, and you could get that 25% discount if you wanted to join the Coven for a year, your membership would only be £30. If you're already a Coven member, you know that on top of that 25% discount code, you will get your membership, your Coven membership 25% discount. So you're going to get 50% off everything. We've got a new paper charm pack done. Colin will be working on that tonight, so that will go on there. We're going to do some SVG files. For anybody who places an order between Friday and when I cut it off, because Erica doesn't get paid till Monday. See how good I am to Erica. Anybody placing an order will go into the Cauldron, and we will pick out 3 people's names from that Cauldron, only if you've placed an order. If you've placed more than one order, if you go back the second day, because there's no postage to pay and it's instant. If you go on and you like what we put on you on the Sunday and you place another order, then you know your name will go in twice because you've placed 2 orders. And we will pick 3 winners out, and you will be sent a Witch's Brew Cauldron mug. Highly collectible. They are highly collectible, and we will let you know at the beginning of next week who's won. If lots of you place orders, I might do 5 winners, but it depends, right? So we've got a paper charms kit. We're going to have some SVG files, and we'll see what else Becky's got time to design between now and then, because we've got shows coming up. We've had the show changed for October now. We're on the 31st. So Ian has promised to wear his Halloween shirt because it is Halloween, and it's only fitting that the Crafty Witches should be on Hobby Maker. So he's going to wear that wonderful Halloween shirt he had on at the beginning of at the end of last month, but he has said that he might have a new one to model on air, so we'll have to wait and see what he comes up with, won't we? Don't spend a fortune, because Halloween only comes around once a year, Ian. What else have we got going? Right, we're also on Sewing Street, so if we have any soft crafters here, and we've got panels coming up. We've got a woodland one coming up on the next time we're on Sewing Street is November the 16th, so we're going every 6 weeks on Sewing Street now. So we had a show on the 6th of October with Christmas. There's still stock left, so we will have a show on there on the 16th of November. And also next week, hi Sarah Jane, we've got Pollyanna on the 24th of November. Now it's a brand new twist on Pollyanna's artwork, so I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but we're really excited because we've never done this style of artwork from Pollyanna before. And if God willing, if Colin has had his results, because we're waiting, he's finished his radiotherapy, so that's all done and dusted. He's now got an appointment to have a blood test taken on the 13th of November, and I don't know how long it'll be till we get the results as to whether his PSA levels have dropped. If they have, that's a good sign, because it shows that what he's gone through has worked. If not, who knows what's going to happen. But obviously when he does get the date for his results, hi Morag, I would like to be there with him. So I don't know when that will be. Hi Ross, you're all right, you're not late, you're okay. So depending on what the dates are, if I'm free, then I will come down that weekend and do the show, because I haven't been down for a while. I think Nigel was, Lisa, was rather nervous, jealous of that shirt, wasn't it? Wouldn't have looked as good on him as it did on Ian. You've got to have the posture to carry it off, and how Warrior has that. So you might have me, I don't know. I might have forgotten how to get there, or I don't know, but I will try. I am planning on doing more Facebook Lives, whether it be in here or in Creative Friends. Unfortunately, we don't, like some of them that have not been on Create and Craft this week, have set up, they've got nice studios and everything. None of us have that facility. Although Ian has promised me he is decorating his craft room next week. He hasn't done any lives because he's ashamed of his craft room. So he's decorating it. Kevin, I might have known you'd have a picture of him. He's decorating his craft room next week, and he's going to get ready to do some Facebook Lives, because I have to say Ian's cards, well, all of my team's cards are absolutely stunning. I think I have the best team in the business, in the industry. I really do. They put me to shame, I'll tell you, because I have to admit, while all this has been going on, I haven't made any cards, but I did start crafting a couple of weeks ago. Because not only did Colin have his radiotherapy treatment ongoing, but he also had a cataract operation in June. So he hasn't been able to drive because he hasn't been able to get a new lens fitted until last week. So I've had to do all the driving, and believe you me, it's been a sacrifice. Like, anybody who knows me knows I don't do shopping of any kind. If I can't buy it on Amazon Prime or online, then I don't buy it. I couldn't, so I've had to go shopping with him, right? Nah, my hat goes off to those of you. And he won't do it online, so before anybody says do it online. Hi Sharon. We have Sainsbury's in Cramlington. We have Asda, but it's down the other end of the precinct and the car park's a bit further away, so he does the shopping in Sainsbury's. How many supermarkets do you know only have one type of soap in it? Dove. They don't have Imperial Leather or anything else. No fig rolls one week. No fig rolls. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Now, gone are the days where you had a twin tub washing machine. Can you remember those, girls and boys, if you did the washing? You filled the tub. You put the whites in first. You separated all your washing. You put the whites in first. Then you put the colours in together. And then you did the really dirty ones, the jeans and stuff like that, because the water you didn't change the water in between washes, nah, just got put in. Now, have you heard of these things called colour catchers? It's a sheet of paper, it's a miracle. Oh my God, it's a miracle. You don't have to bother. If your white bra goes in with your pink t-shirt, you don't have to bother, because it catches the colour that comes out of any of your clothes. Sainsbury's didn't have colour catchers. Amazon came to the rescue. So I started off going to the shops with him, right? Lasted 2 weeks. Then we had the argument because I wasn't putting them on the belt properly in the right order, and then I wasn't packing them in the bags properly. And in the end, I thought, right, stuff this for a game of soldiers. I'm off. So I walked off and I left them at the checkout. So then we had a couple more weeks where I went round the supermarket, because he always buys what he wants. You know, he comes home and I'll say, where are my fig rolls? Oh, they weren't on special offer this week. He can have his hobnobs, but I can't have my fig rolls because they're too expensive. Something wrong there. So I would go around with him, and as soon as we got the checkouts, that was it. I was off to the car. But then it got to the point where I'm thinking, oh, I can't be bothered to walk around this. Why do people stand in the middle of aisles with the trolleys talking to somebody when you can't get past? Or why, when you get to the till, do they not have their card out to pay for it? You know you've got to pay for your shopping, so why don't you have your money around? I could kill. I really could. And then don't talk to me about car parks. You know, when you get the old dodgers coming down the car park towards you, and the arrows are pointing that way, and he's coming this way, and then he looks at you when you shout at him. So, you know, if you ever hear of a woman in Cramlington, trolley rage, car park rage, and she's in Holloway, it's me, because I've just lost my rag. So then I would drop it, I would park the car, he'd go off to do the shopping, and I'd take my Kindle, take Lexi with me for company. I'd take my Kindle and I'd sit and do my jigsaws while he did the shopping. Tell him not to be too long. So thankfully I don't have to do that anymore. He can toddle off on his own and do what he wants. So he's got his freedom and I've got my freedom. Do you know how many miles my car did last month? My car, because he has his car and I have my car, but we've been using his car only because it's first one off the drive. I did 89 miles, that's all I did. And it's used to doing 1,000 miles minimum a month. Bless it, poor thing. I'll send you figure rolls if you do porridge. He's a funny one for you. The other day, I must have said something about fig rolls. And you know Carol from round the corner? I could hear this noise in the porch of somebody trying to get something through the letterbox. So I went out because I thought it was the Amazon Prime man. I opened the door and there's Carol like this, trying to post 3 packets of fig rolls through the letterbox. Strange people around here. So now I don't have to go shopping anymore. Thank goodness for that. He can go and do all the shopping. So I'm free from that. So we shall see if I come down to Redditch towards the end of November. I'm the same as you. I can't remember the last time I went to the supermarket. Oh, they're just... And I get frustrated when they don't have what you want. I mean, basic things like supermarkets. What happened to Camay and Lux and Pears soap and what the coal tar soap and things like that? There's very little choice these days. So we have to stick with Imperial Leather. But then they didn't have any of that either. Porridge. I don't mind porridge if it's got like the honey, the ready-made porridge. If I have porridge already, Beck, it's got to be sugary. And of course I'm not allowed a load of sugar because I have diabetes, amongst other things. So would you like to see our Lexi? Let's see if she'll come up. Zest soap was my dad's favourite. I've never heard of Zest soap, Erica. But can you remember there used to be lovely adverts on the television? How is Carol? Carol's fine. I'll have to get her to come round. Trouble is, she drinks. I haven't got any vodka in for her. I'd have to go and buy a bottle of vodka because you know how she likes to sit behind me with the Black Russian in the glass. She can knock it back. I'm telling you. Would you like to see Lexi? Let's see if she's finished. Lexi, here she comes. Right. She's coming up. Your audience awaits you. There she is, folks. Love of my life, aren't you? And you did good poo-poos today, didn't you? Ah, yes, you did. You was a good girl. And might you sing today? Is the tail wagging? The tail is wagging. Do you want to sing? Are you ready? Have you finished eating that? Right. Are you ready? This year I could take her around the doors. I could dress her up as as a chorister or something, and we could go and entertain people, couldn't we? You could sing. She's got the groomers tomorrow. She's got the muckiest face you've ever seen because she's not been very well. She had the runs last week. When she has the runs, we feed her on chicken and rice, and she had this tinned food from Pets at Home that was like a light diet. Oh, it was fish based. Oh God, she stunk, absolutely stunk. When she wants to give you kisses, fishy breath, fishy breath. So nothing we did could make her poos right, could they? So we ended up taking you to the vet man's, didn't we? And nearly had to take out a new mortgage to pay the vet's bill. £550 for me buying earphones. Are you trying to say, Julie, that Lexi and I can't sing? Cheek. So they tested her and she's deficient in B12, which is the same as her mum, because I have to have injections every 3 months because I'm deficient in B12. Didn't know dogs could do that, have that. So now she has to have injections every Monday for the next 3 weeks. And then I think they give us something to put on her food. So we had to miss the groomer's appointment last week, didn't we? But you're going to see Auntie Emma and Auntie Georgia tomorrow, and hopefully our friend Pigeon will be there. For those of you who don't know Pigeon, Pigeon is another old English sheepdog, who I found Georgia, Emma, the groomer's daughter, fallen in love with Lexi, and she wanted an old English sheepdog of her own. So it took me 18 months to find her a puppy during lockdown. And she now had, and the puppy was called Pigeon. The breeder was going to keep her, but then she changed her mind, and she came to live with Georgia and the family, and Georgia kept her name, so Pigeon. It really suits her. I think it's a brilliant name. And so sometimes Pigeon's at the groomers as well, so Lexi gets to play with her. Are you going to come up here and see the girls and boys? Come on then, be that. So yes, so you like going, well, you don't really like going to the groomers, do you? It's like this morning, when it was raining, she had to have her coat on. She doesn't like her coat. She doesn't really like it at all. She thinks she looks like a wuss. We have 2 coats. Well, we have 3 because we forgot to take one on our holidays in May, so we had to buy a new one for her. And then she's got 2 ordinary clothes that just go over her back, but then she's got one with 4 legs in. If you show her that, she's upstairs, she's on the bed, legs tucked underneath. Don't like that, do you? I mean, a dragon slayer just doesn't, it's not a good look, is it, you with your coat on? But, you know, a smell of wet dog lasts for hours and hours. But I'm glad to say she's back to normal. She's got crusty ears where she's had it because she's now on turkey tin food, and she if you give her a tin opener, she'd open the tin herself, but she'll be back on her. Normally she's on dried food, but she gets a bit of magic on it. And then bless her, when she's finished, she comes in and she stands in front of Colin, and he'll say to her, have you eaten all your dinner, or have you eaten all your breakfast? And he'll say, right, show me. So she takes him into the kitchen and sits down by the bowl as much as, say, there you go, it's empty. And then she gets a bit of magic. She gets a bit of cheese, or she gets a bit of ham. She totally got us wrapped around our little fingers. She really has. But we wouldn't have it any other way, would we, Lexi? No, definitely not. Even when last week we had to take turns to sleep on the sofa, so we were near the door. Bless her, she's really good. She makes sure she gets her attention so she can go outside when she's desperate. But one night she had Colin up 5 times, which is, yeah, that is a bit desperate, isn't it? So, folks, let's see if any of you have gone onto the website. So watch out for you, sign up for your newsletter. And I don't know whether Kevin can put the newsletter somewhere, because we have a, what do you call him? Kevin, I've lost the word because I'm forgetful, because I'm getting old. We have a, we have a blog, that's the word. I had a mental blog then. We have a blog, I think he posts things on there. So all I can say is thank you for your support over the last 2 years, and I hope that you will continue to support us. We will continue to bring out as much as we can. Come January, Bertie starts nursery full time. He doesn't know yet because we haven't told him, because it'll come as a shock. He doesn't like going to nursery. He cries. He misses his mama. I miss you. He's got Becky, like Lexi's got me round her paw. Bertie, he knows how to get round his mum. He really does. He's a cheeky little thing. So that'll free up some of her time. Also, we're now in Practical Publishing magazines. We do codes in there. So watch out for us there, because we're now being featured in their newsletters, in creative stamping, die cut essentials. Ian's doing a spread with 5 cards in, and we're also in Simply Cards and Papercraft. We had a lovely advert in there, if I could find the magazine. But I can't see it. It was here somewhere, but it's disappeared. I've been crafting, I've been enjoying. We've discovered we have a place near us. If you Google it, if you come up to the northeast and you come up near Cramlington, where we live, we have a place called Northumberlandia. It's the biggest land sculpture of the human form. Basically, it's a naked lady. She's got boobs and everything. We call her the slag of the north up now. Not being awful to her, but she's made out of the slag from the open cast coal mine that used to be next door to it. They saved it all and they've built this landform sculpture. Google it, Northumberlandia. And it's run by volunteers, and we started going there when Colin couldn't drive. We used to go there and have coffee, and because there's a nice tea room there. And because everybody knows Lexi's such a gorgeous dog. Not that I'm biased, but she makes everybody smile. You know, I describe her as sunshine in a fur coat. People have gotten to know us, and I made friends with the girls in the cafe, and I wanted to give something to them, and I can't volunteer to go around pick litter up because I've got a bad back and I can't climb. When you climb to the top of her head, you get a great view right across to the coast, but it's uphill. It's on my bucket list. One day I will get to the top and I will show you the photograph. So we just walk around the perimeter. It is 1.6 kilometers, and sometimes we go there twice a day. So I asked if I could make them some boxes for Halloween. So using our cutting files, I made some boxes for Halloween for them to put sweets in, because they needed sweets with labels on, because everything's got to be labelled these days. I made them 25. They sold 20, had 5 left, so I made another 30, because then I got asked that they have another nature reserve at Low Hawksley, and the boss of the tea room asked if I would make some stuff for them. I've been cutting out my Pollyanna Pickering boxes. So I have been doing some crafting on my silhouette, and I have to say I quite enjoyed it. So I gave them another 30 boxes on Tuesday, I think we went. Crafty Witches are the best for all my paper craft. The kits never run out. The compliments that come from my customer are always very complimentary of the artwork. Oh, thank you, Barbara. That's really nice. Thank you, Marie. And thank you, Pauline. It's so nice when people take the time to, you know, say thank you or say they've enjoyed this. All right, we get the odd complaint, but usually, no, I can't make this work. Yeah, 99% of the time it's user error. But Kevin works his charm on them, and he gets them working. But it's not, you know, we pride ourselves on customer service, and most crafters are of a certain age. I mean, most of us, gosh, as I keep saying on air, they didn't have calculators when I went to school. I don't think we're any worse off for it, really. Because we can add up in our heads still, whereas nowadays kids have to put it on a calculator, or, you know, just ask Google or Alexa, what's so-and-so. I ask Alexa what the weather's going to be like. I've got the alarm set for 7:20 on my Echo on the desk, and it's a bit early. I don't know how to turn it off, so every morning I have to turn the volume down so she doesn't shout too loud. It's very nice because she wakes you up, and then she gives you what the weather's like outside. You don't even have to look out the window. Hi, Helen. Some things are, you know, technology's good, but other things I think, oh, I'm glad I grew up when I did. So, folks, nearly time for Bake Off. Thank you for watching. We will have another, we'll try and do another one next week. But as I say, watch out for your newsletter coming through on Friday morning, because there's some exciting offers for you all, and hopefully there'll be something there, you know, in past collections that you haven't looked at, or you know, you've just thought, oh, I'll get that another time. And Erica, I'll keep it going till Monday lunchtime, but promise me by Monday lunchtime you will have it sorted. I need me wine. Do you know, you remember I was ill last year and I didn't touch alcohol for about 6 months. That's how ill I was. 6 months, not a drink. Ever since then, I've gone off red wine. I drink white now, and because it's cold, it goes down faster. Colin got a bottle of Lucozade the other day. Funny, no. 72 now. No, I think he's starting to lose it. You don't buy Lucozade, do you? Unless you're ill. But he just wanted it to drink. Never mind. So, folks, have a nice evening. Go and watch Bake Off or whatever else is on. There's no good dramas on at the moment. Did you watch Night Sleeper? We binge watched it. Well, we watched the first 3 episodes on the telly, but then after that we watched the next 3 all in succession, because, you know, once you got to the end, shall we watch the next one? You do make me laugh. Thank you, Lisa. I make myself laugh sometimes, you know. I do try. God loves a trier. So I shall go downstairs. Another bonus of Colin being able to drive. Like on Monday we went to the hospital to see about my my mark on the back. By which time it had nearly disappeared because I got given this cream. First of all, you get told it's a basal cell carcinoma, skin cancer. Then you get told by another doctor, oh, well, I'm 50-50. And she gives you some cream. And I'm thinking, cream for skin cancer? Really? Anyway, it made it more or less disappear. So I told it, as soon as we walked in and saw the consultant, I said, look, I apologise in advance for wasting your time. But she said it was all clear. Like I said earlier, I used my bus pass for the first time. Yes, folks, I have caved in and gotten a bus pass. The power to get on that bus and not pay. You just... I mean, I go back to the days of getting on a bus with a conductor, with the machine. I wanted to be a bus conductor when I was growing up, when I was little. We used to pretend that our bunk beds were a double-decker bus, because you had the ladders and, like, you know, top bunk bed was the top deck and what have you. And you always had, you know, you could buy a bus conductor's ticket machine, everything. I love those ticket machines. And pressing the bell. So we got the bus there and back. And it was a late appointment, 6:20, so it was about 7:30 when we got back home. And I said, what are we going to have for tea? And I was quite hungry. And he said, oh, I was thinking of going to McDonald's. Do you know what? I haven't had a McDonald's for ages. And especially since he's not been driving, because he would go and buy 4 McFlurries for me. I'd eat one and put 3 in the freezer. But I haven't been able to do that for months. So I said, oh, you're going to go to McDonald's? He said, yeah. So, hi Jill. Bye Hells. I said, will you get 4 McFlurries? And he did. So I think I've eaten 2. So he got me Smarties and he got me, I think it was Galaxy chocolate ones. It's the cream egg ones I lust after. So I had, oh, your mum was a clippy on the buses. Yeah, it was something I wanted to be, a bus conductress when I was little. Just so I could press the bell, because I like pressing things. But you press the bell on buses these days. But you get on a bus and it's got a socket in the bus wall. What's all that about? You know, you're not on the bus long enough to charge your phone up, are you? But yeah, sockets on a bus. Dear me, I don't know. Right, folks, I'm rambling. You love me, really. So I shall wish you good night. Have a good evening. Go and watch what you want to watch on. There's nothing on after Bake Off. Well, I watched First Dates last night. I'm watching Married at First Sight. You have to watch that because it's funny. Started watching The Traitors from New Zealand, but it's a bit bland compared to the others. And I have recorded Big Brother, but I think I'll give that a miss. So I shall be... Our buses are terrible here in Redditch with absolute diabolical service. Oh, they're okay here. Mind you, I don't do buses very often. In fact, when I took Colin to get his cataract operation, we went in on the bus because they say I don't drive into Newcastle. I'd rather stick pins in my eyes. We got on the bus and I forgot where I'm going with this. It was, oh, that was right. Yeah, it was 16 years since the last time I was on a bus. That's dreadful, isn't it? It's because when you have a car, you just get there and I like is to be in control. Have you noticed? So that's why I don't get the train anywhere, because I don't do train doors. Me and train doors don't get on. So I've always travelled up and down to the studios in my own car under my own steam, because you just never know. Cancel trains at the drop of a hat, don't they? It only has to be the wrong kind of leaf on the track and that's it, you're snookered. So have a nice night. No, Bake Off's on tonight, Erica, I'm sure. Is it? Or am I telling fibs? Alexa, is Bake Off on television tonight, please?
Good evening, Lynda. The Great British Baking Show is available to stream on all 4. The Great British Bake Off is currently on season 15 and airs on Channel 4. The next episode is on Tuesday the 15th of October 2024.
It was on last night. Sorry, folks. don't know what the hell's on tonight.
And here's more related to that.
See, she's good, Alexa. She's my friend. I tell her I love her, and she tells me she loves me back. Paul never says it, but 45 years of marriage, you know. No, Bake Off was on Tuesday night. Sorry, Debbie. That's me. I don't watch what telly these days. I'm usually asleep. Well, I go to bed early, and I watch Christmas movies on my Kindle, and I started reading books. That's another good thing. My Alexa's just answered your question. That's good, Susan. Yeah, remind me never to call one of our dogs Alexa, because it would just cause mayhem. Absolutely. So, right, I'm going, folks. I shall maybe arrange a Facebook Live next week sometimes. It was Bread Week. Oh, well, it hasn't recorded it. I must have knocked the recording off. Don't tell me who went out, and I'll catch up with it. Right, see you soon, folks. Be good, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.